Okay, the fifth and final rule is protect yourself and guard. So we've looked at stable base, we've looked at natural alignment, we've looked at correct distance, we've looked at correct angles. So now we've got to look at protecting yourself. As a pad holder, I'm not passive, yeah, and people sort of think pad holding is easy. People think it's just holding pads and letting the striker hit you. It's not. I'm an active participant, and I need to make him feel good as well. So when he's throwing punches, I never want to be in a position where I might accidentally get hit. Yep. So this is something that I do a lot. When I don't want him to hit me, I have my pads down here, not down here, just on my chest. This basically says, do not hit me. Because as a pad holder, I'm generally in range. Yeah. Unless we're working specifically where he's out of range, stepping out. But at the moment, look, I'm in range. So I can get hit. So I have my hands here. That means don't hit me. When I want him to fire a punch, I hold the pad up, I call for it, jab, and I put my hands down. When I want him to cross, cross again to hit the middle of the pad. Sometimes you can feel that if the striker is slightly off for him, he just went to the side, it sort of feels it. So again, I can give some reinforcement. This one's quite nice, has a number 2 in it. Middle of the pad, much better. And my hands are down. You see this quite a lot, yeah? And this is really confusing for the striker. I'm here, jab, jab cross, jab. He doesn't know, and I don't know. And I'm looking at you and I suddenly got hit with a random punch. So I have my hands down, jab, good. As a pad holder, same thing as we talked about, having a good structure, a good stance. Look, my chin is down, I'm here. Now I'm looking alive. Yeah. So as opposed to, like I said, we're an active participant. As opposed to just holding for pads and thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner and looking at the nice structure and the walls here. I'm here, look. I'm on him. I'm in here, look. I'm alive. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Here. 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 Jab cross. 1 more. So I'm an active participant in this. Chin is down, especially so. Let's look at the kicks again. So it's good to bring in the kicks. Let's go the other side. This is a really important concept. And I see it a lot, actually. We'll just go back to punch, but we'll put kicks in. A lot of people don't reset. So when you're holding pads, you don't reset afterwards. What I mean by that is jab, 1, 2, or I'm like this, jab, cross, 1, 2, jab, cross, here. It doesn't work. So look, I'm here, jab, I reset, cross, I reset, 1, 2, I reset, kick, I reset. So look, as soon as I kick, I'm straight back and I'm alive. For this, excuse me, for this video, we're not doing too much moving. That's going to come in some areas. This is fundamentals, and when we start moving, it changes the dynamics, and we've got to look at other things. So we're staying close, but even though we're close, I'm still mirroring his intention. This is nothing worse than having a pad holder. 1, 2, kick, jab, cross. It doesn't work. So look, I'm moving around. Kick. Oh, good. Here. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm always coming back to a good structure. Again, the last thing I want to do is I'm in range. So I don't want to have a bad structure and maybe slips and hits my face. So look, my chin is down. I'm here. Everything is looking like this. I can look at his structure. We'll do it at another time, but I can check his structure. 1, 2, and just do this, but I'm not too worried about that. This video is more about the pad holder. There's lots of videos out there for the striker, but this is about the pad holder being secure. So the last rule we looked at is having a good guard and staying safe. So as a recap, we had stable base, we had neutral alignment, we had correct angles, we had correct distance, and we've just gone through having a correct guard.